Oopsie. Hi, Gemini. Welcome to your Harsh Truth reading for mid-June to mid-July. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, including the link to the Recommend a Reader shout-out, which goes to Graceful Tarot. Love and support to her. Check her out and show her some love. If this is about you and another person, this could resonate with your or their moon, rising, or Venus sign. Also. All right, whoopsie, Gemini. Okay. Hierophant, that could be Taurus. 3 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, yay. Sun card, yay. Leo. 5 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, nice. All right. So what's, okay, I'm gonna put you over there. All right. Well, okay. Is this, are you, what's, someone gonna be communicating something? You've been holding vigil, waiting? 3, 7, 2 5s, right? 2 5s, 2 aces. Waiting. What's this 3 of Wands about for Gemini? You're like, yeah, I'm waiting for you to get started. What's this 3 of Wands for Gemini? 5 of Cups. All right, situation's not ideal, but maybe you're holding vigil here and hoping, okay, what's this light at the end of the tunnel here? This feels like you're kind of just keeping to yourself, keeping everything stable and secure for yourself, but your still attention is still on some incoming information that you're waiting on. What's this 7 of Pentacles for Gemini? What's this 7 of Pentacles? 2 of Swords. That's why you're waiting, because someone's asked for time to think, or you're taking time to think. What's this Ace of Pentacles? Whoopsie, for Gemini. What's this Ace of Pentacles? 7 of Swords. Okay. What's this Sun card about for Gemini? What's this Sun card about? Could be Leo. Okay, so we got 4 of Pentacles. Good for you. It feels like you're experiencing a bit of disappointment, but also waiting. The situation isn't ideal, but you're trying to stay positive and you've got a bright outlook, and you're very private about whatever this is. You're not causing a lot of drama. You're not kind of making everything about you, or you're still doing what you need to do in your every day-to-day life, but you've got a very private sort of wish or kind of holding out for information or a decision from someone. What's this 5 of Pentacles for Gemini? 7 of Wands. All right. So you are waiting for someone to kind of get over something. This is like, you're kind of hoping that someone will come to their senses about something and be reasonable, or like, look, you're kind of, so where you're not being dramatic or overly sensitive about something, somebody else might be, and you're kind of hoping that they'll come to their senses and quit being so stubborn. What else for, what's this Ace of Swords? I think that this is surprise communication though. I could be wrong, but got the Devil there. It could be Capricorn. That's for Gemini. 9 of Pentacles. Okay. I think this is about you being willing to work something out with someone if they would just talk, and they're not even considering talking at this point, and you really would like them to at least be open to that, and they're not. They're thinking that the answer is just to cut and run and to just, and you're like, no, it's not that simple. You can't, no, you can't do that. They're making this, and I think you have the prescience to know that this will blow over for this person, but it requires a lot of patience and understanding on your part to try and heal this and fix this, and it requires their buy-in. And it's like, we can't fix this. It's not for me to fix and heal myself, and it's not for, we have to do this together, and they don't seem to get that yet. They don't seem to understand that this is going to take two to fix this, and you're on board with it, and you're hoping that they will come to their senses and communicate with you, because right now it's like things are hanging in limbo. You don't seem to need this person, perhaps, like they need you. So maybe that's why it's so insulting to them or whatnot, is they feel very, I don't know, it feels like there's a lot of weight on this for them. And I think you're kind of like, we could fix this, but it's going to take the both of us working together. And right now, they just want to be left alone, and they just think the answer is to cut and run. And maybe for right now that is the answer, but it's not for long-term healing if this is going to get fixed. So it feels like they're going to be, is this surprise communication or surprise physical movement? There's something about like something out of the blue coming in. It feels very Eight of Wands-ish. They're going to do something that you're not expecting. They're planning something. Could be that you need to watch any joint money or property that you have. Because we've got money here. It could be that you need to, that they're planning on moving to a different physical space. Not that you should go chase after them, certainly. But this person is really reacting and responding strongly to something that happened, whereas you're just like, it doesn't have to be this big of a deal. So, not that you're downplaying what they're going through, but you're like, we've been here before. This is not how you resolve this. It's going to take the both of us. We can get through this together. I mean, you'll get past it without them if you have to, right? But obviously not ideal if you're trying to keep a relationship intact. And it's a shame because you're willing to kind of to work this out with them, but they're just thinking that the answer is, hunkering down and disconnecting and okay. That's for Gemini. Yep. This is okay. So the situation obviously needs work, right? But at the same time, nothing really about your life has changed. It's almost like you're going to let them cart flop and do what they do because you know that they'll be back. That's why it feels like you're kind of taking this in stride because you know they'll be back to try and work this out. So you're going to keep everything status quo. You're just going to keep doing what you're doing. And they're going to probably make a dramatic exit and this just as much of a dramatic re-entry. But this is you kind of just staying the course and not having much change and keeping your eye focused on the stability and security for yourself because you know that you'll be able to revisit this and hopefully work this out with this person in a calmer state. What else for Gemini here? Harsh truth for Gemini. Self-mastery, which kind of seems like you have and they don't, and that's, I don't mean disrespectful, but this is someone who reacts very strongly to something, and you're much more kind of fluid about things, and you're able to take things into stride or in stride. So this is you, for lack of a better way to put it, keeping it real, just keeping focused, staying centered and grounded, and this person's kind of trying to work something out on their own. And they'll be back, but they just need to go and do this for right now. They need to be able to feel like they can do it on their own. So we could be talking about a kid moving out. We could be talking about a partner that just, needs to go find themselves or something. You're not taking it too personally. You've been here before with them, though, so maybe that's why you're able to take it in stride and keep your focus. All right. Okay, so we got 10 of Cups in limbo and the 3 of Swords. All right, okay. So this is not knowing, most likely a romantic situation, not family or work or money. If a situation is going to work out or not. This is the happiness being in question, hanging in limbo. Perhaps you're not on the same page, or you don't have the same values or ideals anymore. You've got someone wanting to go off on their own to think about some things for quite some time, and it's causing some disappointment and sadness and heartbreak. But you've also been here before. You knew it was coming to some degree, and you're not letting it shake you. So they're coming back. You know it. It's just kind of a waiting game. All right. And that is where I leave you, Gemini. I hope this was helpful. Otherwise, I'll sit here and talk and repeat myself. I hope to see you in the next reading. I hope it works out with you and your person. I can appreciate the staid and somber and kind of, just steady take you have on this, because this is someone that definitely feels like they need to do this. Like it's just their self-respect is at stake. You know what I mean? And you're like, okay, well, all right, I'll be here when you get back, so hopefully we can talk about it calmly, Okay. All right, good luck to you. Much love. Hope to see you in the next reading. You take care.